Yo, what's going on, Kicks Army? On today's video, I'll be doing a digital illustration of the upcoming Yeezy Boost 700's Teal Blue, as well as talking about Lonzo Ball's new sleeve and the mobile era of the NBA. Let's get it! Now, before we get into today's video, it is a requirement that I get into today's sponsor, KicksArt.com. If you or someone you know love sneakers and they also happen to love stencils, you ain't gonna know what to do with this site. I mean, this is nuts. I'm talking over 300 sneaker stencils, all right? Hand-drawn, the premium stuff. Y'all already know. And of course, they're all absolutely free. For now, forever. Plus, your boy finally got products on the side. Let's go! Plus, as a side note, I changed the stencil template for my Instagram, so go ahead, check it out, let me know what you guys think. The link will be in the description. Now, when it comes to these Yeezy Boost 700s, it's actually pretty interesting to me. I personally feel like the teal blue colorway works really well, but I can't get over how dumb these shoes look to me. I don't like the silhouette, alright? I just don't. But then conversely, I also really like the sneakers as a whole. So I don't know what this is. Maybe it's some like low-key Kanye bias that I can't escape from my head. So whatever he releases, I'm down to always at least give it some hard chance, but I don't know, man. I just don't think these shoes will look good on my feet. And especially if you've been to a sneaker store, if you ever purchased like an actual legit pair of like expensive sneakers, you'll notice that sometimes sneakers look way better when they're not on your feet. Like your perspective of what you have when you wear some of these sneakers, in particular like with me, the sixes, I hate how sixes look on my feet, oh my god. But if these shoes catch your fancy, apparently they're releasing sometime this fall, which is intentionally super vague. It's the closest thing they can say without actually saying next year is this fall. So you might have already seen by now, if you are on Instagram or any other social media platform and you follow some sort of basketball related page, you'll see that Lonzo Ball got his entire left arm sleeved up with a number of iconic African American people, which is probably the last time I'm ever gonna actually say it like that because it just sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. It's just way easier to say black people in this context. Like, you can call me a Spanish guy and you'd be spitting straight facts. Like, there's no lies here. But on his sleeve, he got Rosa Parks, all right, Jackie Robertson, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, and Barack Obama. Now, I don't want to be that person, but I'm gonna go here. So, to get a tattoo of somebody that you've never met is a huge feat for me. Just think about it. We can only assume that he got these people tattooed on his arm because they have a huge impact on him. Because, like, why would you do that? Just for the looks? You know, just to get respect? No, I'm not going to assume that. I'm going to assume these people have a huge impact on you, right? Now, the only person he could have possibly have met on this list is Barack Obama, because unfortunately everybody else is dead. And even then, I'm not willing to bet that he's met our 44th president, so let's just assume that he didn't meet Barack, okay? I'm still sticking to the reason why he got all these different people tattooed, all right? Not, you know, a sticker, a tattoo, a sleeve tattoo, right? On his left arm is because they're very important to him. They have a huge, profound impact on his life, okay? Now, okay, stay with me here. If the criteria is that they have to have some huge, profound impact on his life to warrant being part of his sleeve, all right, his tattooed sleeve, why is LeBron James not on there? Hear me out. Really think about this, okay? Think about all the times Lonzo Ball has thought of Rosa Parks, Jackie Robertson, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, and Barack Obama. I guarantee you the combined amount of hours, however many hours that is, that he spent thinking about those five is like 1/100th of the time he has spent thinking about LeBron James in his life. The guy said that that was his favorite player growing up, still his favorite player now. He was teammates with him. Like, I'm just saying, you got to get LeBron tatted on you, that's all. And yes, look, I get it. All these people are iconic in the black community, all right? Barack was our first black president, but bro, LeBron's got more than 30,000 points right now. He's still got like 4 years left. You got to get Bron tatted. I'm just saying. Maybe if you got the entire right sleeve tatted up with NBA players, so you get LeBron, you get Jordan, you get whoever else you want on there, that'd be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. That set, that set would be legit. Now, on to some serious talk. I really want to spend these last few minutes talking about the current state of the NBA because honestly, this is extremely fascinating, guys. Really think about this. LeBron James has fundamentally shifted the way this game is going to be looked at forever, because if you consider what kind of took place prior to him actually going from Cleveland to Miami the first time, the league was essentially set up strictly on a team-by-team basis, meaning the teams, the organizations ran how the league was set. him making that initial move to go ahead, branch out, go to Miami and assemble that first big super team, the one that a lot of people kind of discounted because it's these all-star, these Olympian level athletes, 3 of them choosing to combine together in one squad. It definitely seemed unfair at the time, and he got a lot of criticism for it. But guys, literally like the top 10 players in our game control the league. What happened with this past offseason, all right? Kawhi goes over to the Clippers. All right, LeBron 2 seasons ago went over to the Lakers, and now Anthony Davis is over in the Lakers. That is nuts. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, they're on the Nets. These all-star level players have the power. It's no longer the teams. The teams are at the mercy of the players. The Raptors had a phenomenal season being led by Kawhi Leonard. If he was still on the Raptors, they would still absolutely be a title contender. And he bounced. He's like, I'm out of here. And with that leverage, now he has officially created the dynamic for the Clippers to be a title contender in conjunction with Paul George. That was the case without Paul George, but with Paul George, it's absolutely the case now. They're going to be a tough squad to beat. That's what makes this league so exciting. The combination of all these different players that have promoted themselves up into the ranks to be all-star level players. And it seems like these all-star level players are getting to the point where people are getting left out each and every single year. And it's not just 1 or 2, it's multiple players that are getting left out. And we're like, why didn't this person get in? Well, it's because these all-star teams are stacked nowadays, unless you're kind of in the East. Right now, the East is a little bit wonky, but that West is thick. Because you got to figure it's a combination of player development, right? You have your players that slowly improve over the years to become good role players and then eventually all-stars. You also have that mixed in with your legit all-star ball players. And then, like I've mentioned in the previous video, we're seeing this happen with the college athletes coming into the league, as well as international prospects, where we're seeing these drafts have like 5 to 10 different game-changing players, like players that will actually have a huge impact on the league. And apparently this last draft was pretty slow, and the number 1 pick is considered to be one of the most generational talents that we've ever seen in the history of the league. Please do with that information what you will. So not only is our league thicker than oatmeal with all-stars, we're also getting new talent come in each and every single year, like actual talent that can make a difference for the future of some of these teams. There's only 30 teams, right? If we get 10 legit players coming through a draft, that's a third of the league that gets impacted in conjunction with all these different players shifting around. Look at the Pelicans, man. They got rid of their generational talent to Anthony Davis, and they completely retooled, all right? They got Zion, and then they pretty much got the rest of the Lakers roster besides LeBron. Look at teams like Denver, Portland, Boston, and Milwaukee building themselves up through the draft, developing their talent year in and year out. Like, this league is nuts. But that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bounce past that bell to get post notification. Don't forget to check out KicksArt.com for all your sneaker stencil needs. Go on my website or look at my Etsy page, buy a poster, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Yee!